this type of xenophobia and nationalism is not only a problem in the United States, but it's now traveling around the world. And anti-Semitism is a gateway. It's almost like a gateway drug to these new forms of hatreds with an S, and of dehumanization and fragmentation. So as scholars, we need to really engage these issues. And I would say, in a sense, the study of anti-Semitism, as you will hear in the next few days from leading scholars from around the world, that it's the oldest hatred. And if you think about it, it starts perhaps thousands of years ago. It began when the colonial ships were going out to explore the New World. They were passing the Jewish people that were expelled and exiled and forcibly converted. So this is an old form of hatred that we need to understand.
Jews represent that freedom and equal rights for all mankind are God-given, and that the only superior entity is God. Moreover, Judaism teaches that because every human being is godly, we are all truly one nation called the Brotherhood of Mankind. In Judaism, mankind is one international brotherhood created in the image of God. Imagine a world that truly consisted of one nationhood comprising of numerous cultures. Imagine that we all understood that real brotherhood is built on each person's godly value. Would we not see each other as partners in constructing the world, as opposed to occasionally wreaking havoc and destruction? Would we not work to value each other and learn from one another, instead of dominate and even abuse each other? This is the message that the Jews are meant to bring to the world.
From my point, and from knowing, fighting with BDS and its leaders on many campuses for years, I'm sure that's anti-Semitism, because that's clear double standard. There is no attempt to connect to the demand boycott in connection with the behavior of China or Iran or any other country. But what we hear, they say that's exactly why we don't like this so-called definition of anti-Semitism. Because it doesn't matter whether it is double standard or it's not double standard. Israel should be boycotted. And I'll give you one scene of many which I met on American campuses, and I was in hundreds of them in the last 20 years. So in 2015, I'm coming to Brown University, and I have a lecture together with Michael Douglas about the importance of identity, and specifically about Jewish identity. And as always, when there is anything Jewish and anything connected to Israel, there is also demonstration of students. And before the lecture, I go out, there is a demonstration of students who are standing with the slogans, Israel is an apartheid state, boycott Israel. And I come to one young girl and I say, you're too young to remember really the world of apartheid. But I is the one who was friend of Nelson Mandela. And I is the one who was international observer of the first elections. The one who spent quite a time in Soweto and in some other places in South Africa. Let me talk to you for a few minutes and to tell you what was exactly apartheid in South Africa.